How you guys doing today? This is ARP God back to you guys with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about home defense ammo that I use for my AR-15. Now, there's two types of ammo that I use for home defense. And by use, I mean keep in my rifle just in case I ever have to use them. And the first one is, if you know what this is, you know what this is. Standard. If you know, you know. But the first one I'm gonna show you guys is the green tip. Now, if you guys can see, it's a green tip. Sorry guys, I'm using my iPhone camera. So yeah, this one is a full penetrating round. Now some people say, oh, it goes through armor, it goes through steel plates, blah 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 blah. I haven't found a video on the internet where a full penetrating round went through a vest or a steel plate. Haven't found one. Now usually the ones that do penetrate armor and penetrate steel plates and stuff like that, they're black tips, and you're not gonna find them on the market. Like literally, the military has them, and they're really rare to find. Like 1 in a billion, you'll find them. So yeah. So basically, what these are for, they'll go through like bricks and like center blocks. Like, say you need to shoot through your TV. Where this green tip is steel. So you got a steel tip, and then the rest of the bullet is a copper core. So you got a steel tip where the green is, there's a steel tip, and then the rest of the bullet itself is lead. And then you got a jacketed outside, copper jacketed outside. So yeah, say like you need to shoot through a TV or a dresser, or an enemy's on the other side of a door and it's a metal door, or very hardwood like oak wood door, and you need something that's going to penetrate through and actually do damage and actually go through somebody on the other side. Some people say, oh, it's not good to shoot full penetrating rounds for your home defense and etc. etc. But I've been doing lots of research for a couple of years now, and I've never really seen any videos or anybody talk about over penetrating a wall and hitting somebody on the other side. It's just not likely that in a home defense situation where you're gonna have to protect yourself, that you're gonna over penetrate the wall and hit your neighbor. Like if you live in a duplex or an apartment, you're most likely not gonna hit your neighbor if it goes through the wall. But yeah, I would say use these. They're really good. If you need to get through car doors and actually do damage and hurt somebody, you can shoot a regular ammo like this. These are just regular full metal jackets, just regular 55 grain full metal jackets. And these, when they go through drywall or they go through seats, TVs, normally when they hit anything, they just start to shred up. The steel not steel jacket, but the copper jacket tends to peel away, and then your lead is exposed, and it's just gonna start breaking up. But these, the copper jacket will peel off, shred off, but that steel tip is still driving through, and that's what's really going to penetrate all the way through everything. So remember, the green tips, they do not go through steel, and they don't go through body armor. Now, for my second choice of defense ammo, it will be these right here. Winchester Jacketed Hollow Point. Now here's a little picture on the back of what the hollow point actually looks like. It's a copper core, and has the velocities and stuff like that on it, and it says velocity at 100 yards is 3,033 feet per second, and energy at 100 yards is 919. Now these are jacketed hollow points. They're really good for long range. Like these, like when I bought these by accident. I didn't read the box. I didn't read it and look at where it said jacketed hollow point. So I just looked at the bullet, and just looking at the bullet like this, it kind of looks similar. Like you can't really tell the difference, except for this is 223, this is 556, but you can't really tell the difference. You'll think just regular. This one's way heavier than this one because it has a steel, but this one's light, very, very light. And this one has a little weight to it. But so yeah, I didn't even know that I bought these, but I guess it's good that I bought them because I can use them for home defense. But so these expand pretty good. And plus, at a long distance, they will still expand very, very good. Now, I'm shooting out of a 10.5 inch, but in home defense, you're not going to really have to defend yourself from any more than like 10 feet. If anything, 20 feet. And that's pushing it right there. But yeah, these will expand pretty good. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Tip is hollowed. It's not like a solid point tip. So yeah, these are the Winchester 45 grain jacketed hollow point. Is Vermint and Predator round. These come 40 rounds in a pack. I believe these were like $30 or something like that for 40. Yeah, they're pretty good. I've shot them before and tested them, and they spread out pretty good. Nice little mushroom, and they shred up. Depends, like if they hit bone and stuff like that, like they shred up real good. Like on steel, these just explode on steel. And yeah, they open up pretty good. But I like these. So, and another thing is, what you can do is, like, you have a magazine, right? Put like 2 green tips in, and then put 2 hollows in. 2 green tips, 2 hollows. 2 green tips, 2 hollows. 2 green tips, 2 hollows. And yeah, that's good. You'll have you'll have 2 options, and you'll know, okay, so the first 2 shots I have is gonna be a hollow points. So if you need the green tip, if you need the full penetration, you already know off the rip, okay, I need to get these 2 rounds off first before I get to my steel tip, my full penetrating round. So you'll know, all right, so I get these 2 hollows off, boom, boom, and then now okay, I have 2 full penetration rounds. Now what am I going to do with these full penetrating rounds? Am I going to put it through the door? Am I going to put it through the wall? Do I got to shoot through this TV or couch? or dresser? Do I have to shoot through a wall? Do I have to shoot through a front door? You know what I'm saying? So in your head, you know off the rip that, okay, I have 2 hollows on the top, and then it goes 2 steel tip, 2 hollows, 2 steel tip, 2 hollows, 2 steel tip. So you're gonna boom boom, get them 2 hollows out the way, and then boom, you automatically know, all right, now I have 2 full penetrating rounds. Boom boom, get those 2 full penetrating rounds off. Okay, now I know I have 2 hollows. So if I have to shoot this guy directly, or whoever, if I have to shoot this person directly, I know that my bullet is not going to over penetrate him. It's going to open up inside him and leave a big cavity wound. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend doing that too, you know. But I would start with penetrating rounds first. Put 2 penetrating rounds and then 2 hollows. 2 penetrating rounds, 2 hollows. And I would make sure that at the end of it that you have 2 hollows at the top. You know, because you want to have that defense ammo first, just in case you have to shoot a person like straight up without no barriers. Boom, they'll open up pretty good. But if you know that, okay, this person's behind a car, or in the car, or behind a wall, or behind a door, and you need to eliminate him. You know that boom boom, you get those hollows off first, and then you know she got them full penetrating rounds to finish the job. But yeah, got some more pistol ammo right here. It's cheap range ammo for 9. About $100 for fucking, 200 rounds for $75. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. You know the vibes. And this is ARP God out.